we are live to do what I hate the most in the whole wild world. Write design requirements. But you know what makes it a little bit more digestible? Sam is with me on the journey.
Ooh, let's write some epic text. Woohoo! Requirement time.
I am kind of having a mini breakthrough with my understanding of design requirements.
I thought you were gonna say mini breakdown. I'm glad you changed it.
That too. Derek had a fantastic stream this Saturday. In the end of the stream, he kind of made it click for me why, even in a solo project, I should not skip writing design requirements. So this morning, we did quite a lot of work on the design requirements. It's here. It's burning your eyes now. I'm going to add dark reader. I think that the dark reader is... Oh, now it's working. The dark reader sometimes also goes on Onshape, since Onshape is browser-based. So that's why I had to turn it off. So now we can look at these beautiful requirements without burning our eyes. And Derek said something about freeing. And we had a really interesting design discussion about the width of the machine. And for reasons that I went into previous streams, all of a sudden it came completely clear to me that the wide Vibraphone just have to be there for a lot of design requirements reasons. And this information was accessible to me at all times. I just forgot about it because I hadn't written down the design requirements. And then last week I had these two, part 1 and part 2, Learning to Love Design Requirements streams, where they kind of ended in me making the decision to skip design requirements at this part of the process. And now Derek changed me back to it. So today, Hannes, we can start writing our to-do list. Ooh. Is that we're going to make yet another effort of organizing my design requirements. And I know this is not like a page turner. This is not everyone's Super Bowl, but I know there's some people's Super Bowl.
Organizing the design requirements.
Yeah, the design requirement 3, because I started to work in this document and it's just a complete mess. This is what we tried to do. This kind of tree with top level, and then I think I'm going to go back to that today. So this stream is going to be me staring at the spreadsheet. Welcome, everyone.
Oh, thank goodness. I've waited a long time. But let's start off with welcoming Carm Craft for becoming a YouTube member. So nice to have you here. I've seen you written really good comments through the streams, and so happy to have you as a member now as well. That's awesome. And our dear friend Martin also with another donation and a comment about streams are scheduled now. Woohoo! Yeah, we're trying to get better at this, like having a streaming schedule and everything. And speaking about that, I want to get it out early in the stream that Friday and Monday we will not stream. It's Easter holiday in Sweden, so everyone is off work both Friday and Monday.
Brilliant. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And also, as I said in the previous stream, I had an epiphany watching this video this morning while having breakfast from MATLAB, an introduction to requirements, systems engineering part 4. This is a part 5 series that I highly recommend from MATLAB YouTube channel.
And we have the link to that video in the description if you want to check it out.
And this map here was like, I was so happy because of this revise arrow here, that I don't need to do stakeholder needs and know 100% perfect. I can do them a little bit in parallel and then go back through this revise arrow and revise. So in the previous stream, I just put requirements in here and I don't know what type they are. I don't know what section they belong to. So we have to get this document in order. So this is a spring cleaning of a spreadsheet.
Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah. Chat is happy now.
Spreadsheet spring cleaning. So, and I'm just gonna have to apologize on when I'm internalizing this. I have to go so slow so my brain can start to form the new neural paths to make this click. So I'm gonna try to not work fast because people are watching. I'm gonna
take a deep breath. Nobody's criticizing your speed. Everyone is just rejoicing when you take it slow. So keep that in mind. I think you need to stop apologizing. Especially for yourself, to yourself. And we have a great suggestion from Martin as a donation as well. I suggest Martin use a dirty work tab and a separate organized DR tab to put it there once organized. And that is a very good point.
That's Martin, brilliant. I'm going to make it right away. We're going to name this first tab sketching, and we're going to duplicate this tab and rename that to DR, which is going to be organized. I'm implementing Martin's suggestion right away. That was a brilliant idea. So now we have tabs, and I can lift them in. So I'm already going to delete everything up this, delete these rows.
Why you delete that, Martin? I want to say a huge welcome to Jimmy Thomas Dev. And I've seen you in chat in the previous streams with good suggestions, and so happy that you're joining as a member as well. We appreciate it a lot. You're awesome.
Thank you so much for the support. So in the part 1 and part 2, we talked about design requirement, organization, and category titles. All these requirements, all these, and I think I wanna I tried finding the perfect system, and perfect is the enemy of the good. So I think I'm going to, I want to do the tree like this, but for me, I think I'm going to change place. So instead of saying, I think this is Flatnick says, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. It's also Simon Lisot's favorite saying, us disc golfers will know. Yes.
I thought you would enjoy that.
So I'm going to change place because functional requirements, it wants to make me, it doesn't get me happy. But what it must do, that I understand. So I'm going to change. What must the machine do? Question mark. And then in parentheses, I'm going to write functional. What the machine must do. And then what is in italics, what, and bold. So this is super important for me for the understanding. And then I'm going to put, this might be called functional requirements. It might not. I don't want to spend ages on that title.
Yeah,
you know?
As my memeplex says, use terms you understand.
Yes, exactly. And I'm going to make the same change here. How well must the machine perform? And that's parenthesis performance requirements. This might be super stupid, but I know I'm lifting the bar here in the gym. We don't deadlift 200 kilo on the first day. I'm gonna zoom out so I can do a little bit like this instead, perhaps to get it easy to read for everyone. And I'm going to do italics, bold. Insert row above. But what I learned from this video is that I finally understood why we need some stakeholder needs in here. And I have some stakeholder needs. So that category is going to be reborn here. And I'm not going to call it, It's
Stakeholder is such a... I
Yeah.
have difficulty understanding that.
You know why the stakeholder name is better than only calling it user?
Why?
Because it's for the audience as well.
There we go.
And it's for you could argue it's for my family as well, because they need me to get home some time to them. It's for the fans. They want great music in their headphones. You know, on our previous, it's not only me. That's why stakeholder is a good name.
Yeah.
So stakeholder, user needs, and then we're gonna do this tree structure. So if this is 1, we're going to do like 1.1 and all that jazz.
Take that word away from your mouth.
Jazz.
Jazz. Don't get jazz near the machine. Just kidding. This is a nice comment from Mike Perry. I just want to read it to you. These live streams might have been more beneficial than you think. Narrating your thoughts out loud allows you to hear what does and does not work, especially with others listening.
Yeah, Mike, that's the rubber ducking term from programming, isn't it? When programmers started to put a rubber duck on the desk, and instead of just working, they were like, talk to the rubber duck and explain what everyone's going to do. So you're all beautiful rubber ducks here in the chat. But it's been really good with the feedback, actually. And Hannes is great giving me the feedback that I need to hear at the perfect time as well.
Yeah, I try. I would try to not derail you too much.
So I wished I saved... Okay, I'm going to go... Perhaps you can read some comments, Hannes. I'm going to go find the document here. I think it's this one.
Carmcraft says, there are a few stakeholders. You should identify them in a separate list. Martin, external fabricators, transporters, audience, patrons, etc. So they could be multiple stakeholders.
Yep. You know what? Why not? I agree. Why not get into that? I think I found the list here that I wanted to find. Leave that comment up, Hannes.
Absolutely.
You should identify them in a separate list.
Add them into your sketching for now. Your sketching tab. Perhaps.
Okay, wait, hang on. We're gonna go here. I do have a stakeholder list in the first design requirement document I made, so I'm going to go and find that. That document is always... Why don't I even have a good place for all my documents in this project?
That needs to be fixed.
That needs to be fixed. Because why do I always have to search for this one? 2026 Marble Machine design requirements. That's not it. No, that's not it. Now I feel I'm smoking outside. I 3D printed. I 3D printed no smoking 10 meter sign and put them everywhere, and I still feel this. Like, okay. Do I need to go to the other? I need to go to this one.
Joshua Bridges here says, user stories, let's go. I remember that.
Yeah, we have them.
We have them somewhere, yeah.
I've started to understand why we did all that now.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm so stupid. Sometimes I know, I think a lot of people do this too, that you search for a Google Doc, but it was actually a Google Sheet, and that's why you can't find it. Yeah, keep everyone happy, Hannes. I just need to go get this document.
Yeah, I was just about to write. And the Gnomestead, hey, it worked. Yeah. Suddenly, a wild Wilson appeared all of a sudden. After that, he was summoned in chat. I guess Wilson reads chat as well. He just appeared out of nowhere. I'm more powerful than I thought. Yes, you might have some magic abilities you didn't know about, Gnomestead. From, let's see, is it Alaska or something? No. What is it? I think it's interesting. Yeah, Chile, Alaska. Hello again, Martin, Hannes, and friends from Chile, Alaska. All the way from Alaska. Summoning Wilson from almost across the world.
Okay. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
After 100 years, I found the file. So that's like... I don't think I'm going to go into that this stream, but that I don't have control over my written documents is another issue in the project, because I'm spending like 10 minutes here trying to find a text file. It's not good.
I just want to buy that Wilson comment. I wanted to show the chat that I read every chat that comes in. Even if I don't read it out loud, I see what you're typing, everyone.
Stakeholders and user stories. Check this out.
Ooh. Look at that amount of text and numbers.
So can you bring back the comment about the stakeholder list?
I will find it. There we go.
So I wrote stories for each of this. I'm not gonna do user stories.
Can you zoom in a little bit? I want to see what it says.
It's like
the live camera operator, the lighting designer, the 3D capture person. Wow. Okay.
The safety person, Martin the composer. That's like Martin the performer. The concert music fan. We did a lot of this, and for some reason I never went back to use it. Sorry. We have tabs here. Stakeholders. So, but something I want to find out now is that why do I need a separate list? Can't the stakeholders just be here in a tree structure? So if stakeholders is category 1, can't I do... I want to do just stakeholders right here.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
I think so. And I shouldn't start messing with the colors, but helps me think. So 1.1 is kind of stakeholder. Martin. Should I split myself?
Martin the performer and Martin the operator.
But that sounds like different trees then under Martin.
Oh no. We're stuck in structure again.
Yeah, but this is we're not. Now I'm like last stream I didn't even want to do it. Now I actually want to do this. So Martin, yeah, we should not stick too long. I agree. Martin the composer. So we have them then here. The headphone music fan. Martin the performer. Yeah, because Martin the composer, Martin the performer has different user needs. Stakeholder user needs.
Martin audience manufacturers crew. That's a simple, concise list.
Sorry, Martin.
Martin audience manufacturers and crew.
Oh yeah, there was a list from Carmcraft. Yeah, Martin fabric transporters, audience, patrons. Yes. Yeah. I'm not gonna do all these. Safety.
My memeplex said it like this. Simple.
Martin, audience, manufacturers, crew. Yeah, because crew. Yeah, those are probably like Okay, let's just do what chat says here. Martin.
And also, Carmcraft says, think of stakeholders as roles. Martin will have many hats.
Yeah. Martin, crew. That's also, I'm just going to do band, tech, transporters, AV, audiovisual, etc. Martin, all the different roles, like that's also like private person Martin who wants to sleep well the night before and stuff like that. What was it more? Martin, crew, audience. An audience is also then subcategory internet based live audience, because it's different needs to see a video than to see it live. Headphone users, I'm including those because they only care about the audio. They don't care about the gears. It's just as an example here, which was crew. Manufacturers. That's a good one. Manufacturers. This could be big suppliers.
Yeah.
It could also be DIY.
Örnsberg, for example, with
Makers.
plywood gears.
Yeah. Etc. This could be divided. So now these get a tree structure like this, and it feels kind of nice. So actually, you know what? I do have one that was been so important.
You're talking about me?
No, a design requirement, but yeah. I do have one, which is because all this is moving towards the Vibraphone design of the CAD, and all this was kicked off by the realization that we needed a wide Vibraphone because of design requirements.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I should have known all the way. So we lost a lot of time, and this is why I'm now inspired to do design requirements. Plus that Derek says it's freeing. When I have this fight with myself, I can let go of a darling idea because I see in the requirements that it doesn't work.
Yeah, if you live by those words when push comes to shove.
Yeah, that's of course that is of course
because the dangerous thing is you can change design requirements.
That is that is a dangerous thing. True. Okay, so we go back now to the requirements here.
I want to read this because this is fantastic. From Bicky Wish. Hi, Hannes and Martin. I wrote like a week ago about my project on nuclear energy, and I'm proud to say that my group got an A+ for our presentation. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Fantastic.
That is awesome. Probably a couple grades higher because you watched our stream, right? Probably.
Definitely. So here I have a user need that is like making informing the design choices of the Vibraphone so much. The Vibraphone shall sound good enough. The Vibraphone shall sound good enough so that Martin is inspired to compose for it and won't cheat by replacing the recording on the record with human playing. Good enough is like not good language in a real design requirement, but this is a user need, and I guess it's not good there even, but we're just learning here, so we're not going to. So this is actually like under, I'm gonna add a row here under Martin. And this is a requirement that I have. Oh, I should paste with Shift. And I can... So this then would be, I guess, 1.1.1. I guess. Why is it formatted differently? this should all have a number format. What happened here? Is it just should all be right? And why all of a sudden, that was annoying. Hang on, I'm going to take automatic. All right. So this should then have another color as well. I'm just sorry for everyone who know that you can do this 100 times faster. Oh, I should stop apologizing.
Yes, there we go. You're learning. Shut your mouth and work.
That's good. That's good. I'm actually going to go to the oracles to ask this question about the specificity of user requirements, user needs. Do they need to be as do a user need do a user / stakeholder need to be as verifiable as a functional design requirement, or is it okay to use language such as good enough in a user story? Needs are by nature somewhat subjective. Short answer, a user stakeholder need does not have to be as strictly measurable as a functional requirement. Good, but it still needs to be testable in some way. Phrases like good enough on their own are too vague to be useful. Needs express intent, value, or problem. Problem with good enough is problematic. So what you should do instead, but you need not strict technical metrics, but you need clarity. This is a good lesson here. Good needs are anchored in user value. Users need to complete checkout quickly during peak hours. Quickly. It's a soft language there. I want 5 hours. Bounded without noticeable delay. Fast, okay, instead of good enough, fast enough to not interrupt task flow. Responsive. Okay, then I know how to write it actually. Because the whole idea with this requirement was to stop me from cheating. So it's actually pretty well defined already, this. The Vibraphone shall sound so good. So what is verification? Well, that Martin is inspired to compose for it and won't cheat by replacing the recording on the record with human playing. This should be too different because we should not express two ideas in one requirement. So let's every requirement should be atomic. I've learned these days. So we're gonna insert another row and divide this on 2. And it's a bad word often. So 2 is the Vibraphone shall sound so good that Martin won't cheat by replacing the recording on the record with human playing. If it sounds vague to you, it's not vague to me. I know exactly what that means. 1.1.2. And yeah, this is gonna take a while, but like Albert Einstein didn't say, if the world is going to collapse in 1 hour, I'll spend 55 minutes defining the problem, 5 minutes to solving it.
That is great. I also have a tip here from Padrino Luca that says keep the stakeholder/user story structure separate and then make separate lists with functional requirements. Then check whether all users will be satisfied.
Okay. It's a good discussion. I'm scared of doing a lot of separate documents because it feels like I'm going to lose
control.
control. Perhaps this is just like early days. Perhaps we like when we start. I don't know actually. That's probably how you should do it, but then I have to go between stuff.
It would simply be in another tab of this document. It's the same as the master part model question mark.
It's Padrino saying that. Or someone else. Yeah, but perhaps it's a good idea. This is so tricky for me. I always know how I want to set things up, but I just think now in the beginning. No, let me start like this. Actually, we're gonna perhaps we'll break it out later. Perhaps it shouldn't be next to each other. But let's. I'm just learning here.
Yeah, and we got a very generous donation from John Weiss with a reminder. I remember this from last week. Hey guys, as I promised on Friday, I wrote up a very lengthy description of tau and tightness containing my reasoning and how I hope that they'll help. It's in a comment on Friday's VOD. Please have a look. Is that something I should queue up for later, Martin, that you can take a look at?
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you, John, for following up. Like you said, I thought you would. So, but thank you so much for taking your time. It's an interesting discussion. We should do that by the end of the stream, Hannes. So if you make sure we have time for that,
I will
and look for it.
Yes, I will look for it.
I'm thinking. The different tabs might be. You know what? I think you're right. I got so inspired by this image, so I think we should do different tabs in chronological order and keep things a bit more separate, because we already have had this suggestion that I kind of liked, so we're gonna do that. A lot of people wanted me to do different tabs. We're going to do that. So thanks for that.
I think what they all like, it's easier to have it under control in different tabs, and also easier for everyone to understand, to have it more neatly instead of a stack of text all the time. So I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
For everyone's sake.
So I'm gonna number the tab and do them in order. So tab 1. Can I not release it? That was hard. Tab 1 is going to be what was it called? Document control. We skipped all this. I think I can just as easily put it in for a good environment here. Doc control. Remove the grid lines. This is where we keep track of document versions. Document versions. Front matter. Welcome to the Marble Machine design requirements. Document control. Okay, we have different tabs now. All right. What did the Oracle say? Project title, version date, author view, revision history, simple list of changes. I'm not gonna do that. That's too bulky. But now we have followed a classic path. Introduction, purpose, scope, project overview. We're gonna do this actually. New tab, rename to It's like the why. We did a lot of work on that last spring, actually. Purpose and scope. And I do have some things to say about that I said in this. I did a lot of work on this. Purpose, process, goals and purpose. Why are we doing this? Let's go there. We have a lot of goals. So we have this thing that I want to use. The Wintergatan Marble Machine is an art project where the goal is to learn and have fun while playing live music with marbles. We spend 200 hours getting that text, so let's use that text. I want to get to number 4, the functional requirements, but now I think we're getting to the stakeholders. Success criteria. How you'll personally know the piece works or feels complete. High-level needs. Plus rename. So I should actually rename then this one that we started, or I can just add the... No, let's rename this one. 3 stakeholder needs. Stakeholder high level needs. I'm doing longer titles just to remember. Stakeholder high level needs. And in here we're gonna copy this. What's good with the different tabs is that we can start with the numbering structure, and I don't have to change all the numbering structures 100 times over. I think the logical magical is going to be deleted in this one. I think the logical magical, I don't know if even if we're gonna use it, never mind. Delete column. I should remove these colors just for now, so I don't have. I kind of like the colors, but no, I like the colors. It helps me see the tree.
I have a reminder from Martin in a donation as always. Remember, Martin, you can link across tabs via hyperlink formula, so it's all nice stitched together with single click.
Fantastic.
Good idea. A lot of people are echoing that in chat as well.
Yeah, that makes me less scared of tabs. So we are now on level 3 here, stakeholders. It actually feels good. It was good feedback from the chat to go for the tabs. We're gonna hide the horrible grid lines. So then when we go back to here, and that's what's going to happen really soon, I'm gonna take stuff that I've been writing, and then we're gonna see where do this belongs. Is it purpose and scope, or is it stakeholders? It's like different. It's better. All right. And also, I like that the tabs is kind of hierarchical. First, it's in a special order. We're gonna see which one was left. Now we get into these, yeah. System requirements. And then what was 5? Non-functional requirements. So should I call them then functional? No, it's only the first one that is functional requirements. What it must do, how well it must perform. So then here's a question then. Are all these on one tab? Functional requirements, what it must do, or how performance requirements, should that be on a separate tab? How well it must perform? Because it feels like we're going to write the same thing so many times over. I'm gonna try to make a 4 system level requirement overall product. What the entire piece must achieve section. What did I call that on our previous effort? On the sketching system level requirements, I called it. I'm gonna steal all this. New tab, rename 4 system requirements. All right. I want those columns to be copied as well. Let's just do this. We're doing the work, Hannes.
I'm doing the work. I'm finding the comment from John Weiss. And I think you will have to read that off stream and spare some time to read it. It's long. It's long and very involved. So I think it's a lot of information in there. But I don't think we have time to read it on stream, actually. But I will email it to you.
Okay.
So you can read it.
So we need a feedback data base that Alfons need to do, because there's a lot of people who really do want me to give the feedback, and we need a system to track that. Can you write that to Alfons, Hannes, that we need, like, just to put on his to-do list, we need a feedback database so that we know that we can store everything and people can submit perhaps via Google Forms. We're not asking for, but when people want to leave feedback, they can do it there.
Yeah.
I want to copy also the columns here. Let me see if I can now paste that here in a nice way. I can. You know how good I am at this. We can laugh about it now.
He was listening to the stream, Alfons. He just texted me here. Fixing a feedback database. He's always watching. Producer Alfons.
Always watching. Like Sauron. Nice, Alfons. Okay, we're on tab 4 here now. And probably I should name then the numbering systems here like so this should be 4. This is it smells procrastination when I start with these numbers, but it is procrastination.
Okay, there we go. I have emailed you at least.
Thank you. And thanks, John, for sending it.
Yeah, it was thorough.
Of course.
But it's very nice because he wanted to get understood, not... he doesn't need to be agreed, but understood was important.
Yeah, I relate to that. I always tell my girlfriend to validate my point even if she doesn't... validate how I feel about the point, even if she doesn't agree with the take.
Yeah, as he says here, being understood is my goal here, not being agreed with, just being understood, and yeah, I respect that a lot.
Yeah, it's validation is like such a great, if you have conflicts with people you really like, try to just validate what they're saying before disagreeing it with it. Like, I understand you feel that way, and that's I understand that you feel that way. That's such a great point. Something went wrong with this number. I don't know why it's wrong, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do 3.1. What's wrong with this cell? Okay, now design requirements frustration kicking in here.
I like this from Kai's Wandu. I've been watching religiously since the beginning of MMX and wanted to verify that for some people, this is their Super Bowl. It's me! Co-working currently in a recreational spreadsheet.
The recreational spreadsheet.
This is their Super Bowl, Martin.
I know how the recreational spreadsheet feels. I've been doing that a lot. So yeah, but look at this. Look at the future here. Our different tabs with the same. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad, is it?
Where can we get folders into a spreadsheet?
We're gonna do groups, Hannes.
Nice, thank you.
We're going to
That's
do
the closest I will get to a folder. I love it.
So I just wanna do the same nice design. I just wanna do this green color here, starting on column B. So we kind of recognize. Oh. What?
Alfons just texted again. Sauron, Frodo, and Sam. Sauron is always watching, Alfons. The ever-watching eye. I love it.
Brilliant. Oh, that's the... Okay, I'm learning these text handling things now. Wait. Paste like that, and we want to do... Why is this wrapping not... I want to do what that does. Vänster. Oh, is it högerställt? Okay. There we go.
It's högerställt, you know?
It's högerställt, you know? Boom. Minus dock control.
While you do that, Martin, I just want to take a moment here to thank the last 24 hours. And it's only Monday today, so someone was active yesterday. We have 4 new backers the last 24 hours. And that's awesome. Jamie Hacker, Jimmy Thomas, Carmcraft, and Padrino Luca. Thank you so much for joining.
Huge thanks. I'm gonna reduce the name. I mean, it sounds like I'm procrastinating here, but I'm building this document that we're actually going to work with for so long time. Intro. I'm gonna make the names shorter so I can see all the tabs. I'm going to call this purpose. I'm going to call this user needs. I'm going to use stakeholder and interchangeably. I'm going to call number 4 system. Let's only have one name. Users system. And let's keep our sketch tabs at the very end. All right. It feels good. It feels great, actually. So now we can start...
Oh, our viewers. Martin is on it again. When I said that Alfons is Sauron always watching, Martin says, let's see how closely he's watching. And then went on to gift 5 new memberships.
Oh, that's sweet. That is fantastic. Thank you, Martin.
So we can see here that we now have Pesty Furious Vibe. We have Tony Putra. We have The Carpenter 4000. Mango's Tameable. And Lee Parn. New members. And
Awesome.
another one. Axelilami just became a member as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Axel.
You heard that, Alfons? You got new graphics to produce.
Let's see how close he is watching. Okay, I have a satisfying setup now for this stream. It's that we have made, thanks to the viewers, we have made tabs. They don't look very impressive, but we do have tabs. And I now want to go over our sketching tab, and our this one is also and I want to move everything from the sketching tab into our system, and then we're gonna do that also with the previous documents. So we start the spring cleaning now, and I'm gonna go slow and really think about everything. So it says here in the sketch, I think this we have already taken, so let's just delete all that. It says here, the Vibraphone shall be able to repeat same note within 100 milliseconds. So then it's a question, is this a performance requirement? What kind of requirement is this? Let's ask the Oracle. What kind of requirement is this for a marble machine? Please help me categorize. I don't know how to spell that. This actually is a great example. It sits right on the boundary between categories, which is why it's confusing. ChatGPT sycophantically blows smoke up my ass. I love it. This is a non-functional requirement. Short answer, this is a non-functional requirement. Why it's not purely functional? A functional requirement would describe what the system does. The Vibraphone shall play notes when triggered. Your requirement instead specifies how fast or frequently it can do something. That makes it about performance, not capability. Non-functional requirement, type, performance requirement, aspect, timing, responsiveness, throughput. Why it's actually a very good requirement, Hannes. It's strong because it's measurable, it's testable, it's unambiguous, it's relevant.
Chat is saying, a lot of them are saying performance requirement.
Yeah, I agree with performance. But then let's see. And this is where the last stream went wrong. Because according to this setup, performance requirements is under system level requirements and not under the non-functional requirements. So that's why I'm but of course 4.1 is functional requirement. This is actually what tripped me up last week, Hannes. That this non-functional different it's used in different ways. But performance requirements, how well it must perform, sounds perfect. So we have that under 4.2. Let's go to our document. It's start to happening here. System. 4.2. We have it here. Insert row below. And then I don't know how to treat this. I have no clue how to treat this. Like, what would be the number? Let's go get the. Okay, you chat. The Vibraphone shall be able to repeat same note within 100 milliseconds. I'm gonna paste that into performance requirements. But how do I treat this? Because this is not 4.2.1. It needs to be under the Is it Vibraphone performance requirements, perhaps? Oh, yeah. That might be it.
Okay, let's see. Let's give chat about 1 minute and they will tell you their opinion.
4.2.1. This is just where we stop. Vibraphone performance requirements. All right. And then four 4.2.1.1. Is that the treeing of this requirement? Perhaps.
Okay, let's see what we get here.
I have an idea to remove colors below this level. Could be something, maybe. So it's only the... Oh, this is good. It's only like the headers that has colors.
We have a couple of comments coming in here from Hasse. System level, all instruments, the whole machine.
That's good, Hasse.
Then we have John Pretty Derby says that's too granular for a system level requirement. I would make an extra sheet tab for each master part. And tightness requirements.
Yeah, good feedback.
System refers to the whole machine. Shouldn't mention requirements for individual parts.
No, although Hasse is correct that this is going to be for all instruments.
This one, system level.
Yeah. Although I think repetition requirements are different for... Oh, this is hard.
My memeplex says, I believe having things like 100 milliseconds is put in the cart before the horse. It feels like a result of a requirement. 100 millisecond is the answer to the question how fast I want the vibraphone to play notes.
Yeah, I understand where you wanna go with that, my memeplex. But yeah, okay. We have a lot of these to organize. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside myself here. Perhaps it's going to be the same milliseconds for all instruments, but I think it's fine now to... We're just lifting the bar here.
Before you can put 100 milliseconds, you should first answer the question, how fast can I make the machine play notes? Stop asking the hard questions now, come on.
This... So my memeplex, this is why I mean, like this back arrow of revise. I think what you're suggesting is like a linear... You're probably correct in many aspects, but you're suggesting a more linear approach. And what I really like is that this work is not so linear. It's okay to go all the way to the right on some... and also, like, we're not building it linearly. Everything is like going with everything. So I think you're right. In the best of world, I would just do like highest levels first, but I can't do that. So putting the cart before the horse is going to happen a lot here. We're going to go back to the horse later, kind of. Probably you're right. But and also, like, also because I know in my head I want 2 marble drops per note, which means they can play. I know they can play already 10 milliseconds apart almost.
Is this something to keep in mind as well then from Nathan Ist? System, it must work. Performance, how fast it must work.
Yeah, so that's a good one. So system, yeah, functional requirements, what it must do. How well system level it must work. Yeah, let's add that to the it must work. Performance, how fast, how well it must perform. We have that there. Okay, we take the next one. The Vibraphone should sound good enough so that Martin is inspired to compose for it. Haven't we put that in? We have, and we made it better because we made it more atomic. Yay, spring cleaning.
Yay!
Look at us go now. Look at us actually taking the bull by the horn.
Oh,
fun.
Oh yeah, he's sweating now.
The Vibraphone shall have 37 notes. That's a great design requirement, isn't it? So what kind of requirement is that? Let's ask chat. Categorize. This one is much more straightforward. Short answer, this is a functional requirement, specifically a feature capability requirement with a quantitative constraint. It describes what the system includes, what capability it provides, musical range. Subtype feature requirement. Small improvement suggestion. Full range can be slightly ambiguous. Cool. The Vibraphone. This is cool. It specified the note range here. This removes any doubt about what full range means because a design requirement should be unambiguous, which is really cool. So, okay, shorter answer. Just the category, please. Functional requirement. All right. And we're going to take that suggestion of making it better. So we're back to system. Look on us. We have a tab for functional requirements, 4.1. I know where to put it.
Damn boy. What progress.
I'm getting speed blindness here.
Whiplash from all the requirements.
I'm so thankful for the company from everyone in chat. You won't believe how proud I am over having this nice corner of the internet together with you all here. I'm gonna then do the same. Is something wrong with that? I want to do robot everywhere. Vibraphone performance, Vibraphone functional. Okay, I should not. Vibraphone requirements is 4811. And I should do this numbering like afterwards or automatically. I just want to do. The Vibraphone shall have 37 notes. Let's see here. I'll remove this full range thing, and I'll go just check. What's the standard Vibraphone note range?
Great, and while chat is calculating that, I just want to give mad props to Sauron, our producer Alfons. He heard the stream, he produced new content for us. This is the latest backers, the Wintergatan backers, both on YouTube memberships and Patreon. So now we have 10 new backers the last 24 hours. Look at that. Producer
Perfect.
Alfons, a master at his work.
The Vibraphone should have 30C notes from F3 up to F6. 7 notes, 3 octaves from F3 up to F6. Unambiguous. Great work, Alfons. Verification method. This is what I love. ocular inspection.
Ocular inspection.
Okay, we're going to do that later. Statement. No, wait. I've been in the wrong here. I mean logical magical. This is statement. So let's do statement, and we're gonna clear this column. Delete column. All right, we're getting there, Hannes. We're starting.
We're starting.
We're starting. It feels so. It's. I'm happy for feedback if people think I should do something differently, but we are firmly in the make it exist first, make it perfect later. But
And someone that doesn't need to be any more perfect is Cad Queen, that just became a member on YouTube. So thank you so much, Cad Queen.
Thank you, Cad Queen. Sounds like a YouTube channel or something. User needs the machine. Check if there is a YouTube channel called Cad Queen. That would be fun to see. I love when CAD people are finding this.
And I don't know, but I think Alfons has a beef with our friend Martin, because Martin just said, "Are you sure?" when I said it. Alfons is always listening. So Martin went ahead and gifted 10 new memberships.
Wow.
That is so crazy. So Ed Nilsson 20 Lima, Kokoma 8548, Ryan Kimmel. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. It looks lovely, that name though. Orqueda Bay, Perpow, Mr. Randomized 1357. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name either, but you look lovely. Likewise to you here. Sorry, I can't pronounce it. And then we have E. Bengtsson. So, yeah, Martin, you're crazy. You crazy.
System. Yeah, thank you, Martin, so much. So I'm checking this. I'm checking this requirement here. The machine shall play music automatically. Let me just. I'm just gonna try to categorize this real quick here. The machine shall play music automatically. It says functional requirement. So okay, expand. Why? Focus on what the system does, not about how well it does it. So this is a system level. So I'm realizing now that perhaps we're missing, because we have functional requirements. So I went straight into Vibraphone requirements. So is it 4.1? Oh God, my tree is sick already.
We need to cut it down.
I need to do something here. How do I get systems should be before Vibraphone? I feel.
Hasse says Vibraphone is a subsystem, a different level from system level. The
Yes.
whole system has functional, non-functional requirements for every subsystem.
Yeah. Good, Hasse. This is what I'm trying to wrap my head around. It's a subsystem, which means what in the tree? 4.1.1 should actually have been. This is what I need for the system functional requirements, I think. Wait, here I did wrong. This should be like this. All right. We're getting there. 4.1.1 is. Oh yeah, Vibraphone is gonna be degraded to like 2 or something. So this is like this. Like that. Wait, 4.1 point. I know this might be painful for some of you, but I'm trying to learn here. System requirements. And then Vibraphone is a subsystem. Hasse, do you think this is good tree here? I'm interested in your feedback there.
Yeah, waiting for Hasse approval.
The machine shall play music automatically. It's kind of a bad. Is it? What is the verification method for that? I'm actually gonna ask chat about that. So I can let me just fix my tabs here a little quick.
It's interesting. Alfons is trying to take out new graphics, but something is wrong on YouTube. I think you guys crashed whole YouTube with becoming members. So as soon as it's fixed, Alfons will get to work. But congratulations. I think you broke the membership system on YouTube with your generosity.
The verification method for the machine shall play music automatically is observation/demonstration. So stricter verification, you can define criteria, no manual triggering of notes. So I'm going to buy this observation verification method. Observation. We're learning. It's a little bit ridiculous, I feel, but it's not going to be ridiculous when the machine is done. Boom. Delete row. The user of the machine, the music of the machine shall be programmable by the user. Okay, let's ask categorize. Functional requirement. Okay. So we are firmly here done. Functional requirement. Yeah, it's just below here then. I know this is painstaking. I should stop apologize. I'm doing great actually.
Let's see. Hasse is coming along with different. I don't know in which order these are, but he says 5 vibraphone level requirements. The vibraphone must have 3 octaves of range, must have X levels of dynamics. And also, he also wrote 4 system level. The machine must weigh below X kilos. The non-musical noise must not exceed X decibels. Have instruments must have a tightness of etc. Blah blah blah.
Okay. So are you saying, Hasse, that the vibraphone should have its own tab in the, that we should make another tab that's called vibraphone? All these competing trees. Perhaps it
You're
should
creating
be,
a whole forest here.
Should it be one tab like marble loop instruments? Should we perhaps do it like the machine is? Okay, let me finish my thought on this one. The music of the machine shall be programmable by the user. You know, we have the machine in 5. Yeah, it's competing 3 ideas because 5. I thought the vibraphone would be under 4 here because we're gonna have all. Oh, is this only functional for the system? So 5 is. Oh, I don't know. While we don't know, we can go to the next one here. Delete. We did one anyway. There shall be 2 separate programs. Oh, is it this easy actually? System is everything. And then we make 5 more tabs for the marble loop, for the, I don't know. I'm lost. I'm not as lost as previously.
You can't see the forest for all the trees.
That's it. That's it. Weight specifies this is a system requirement. There shall be 2 separate music programs. Okay, good. So this is nice. Like we're getting, I think we're doing good here at least. Third here, system level, there shall be 2 separate music programs. There's actually 4, Hannes. 4 separate music programs. A, B, A, B, A plus B, off. Off is cooler than mute. Hasse, do you think I should make a tab called 5 Vibraphone? Is that what you are saying? But then perhaps that tab should be instruments, perhaps. I'm confused.
I am as well.
Yeah, that's when you are, it feels better. But what I'm not confused about is what we're doing now. We're getting rid of these, and I'm deleting rows here. Delete.
That is good. Deleting is nice because otherwise we just end up with another bloated document again. So
yeah,
delete.
Each Vibraphone note should have 2 programming tracks. So this is for the Vibraphone. So now we're getting into the Vibraphone. Perhaps it should be only system stuff under tab 4.
Yeah, tab 5 instruments sounds great from Wintergatan.
Tab 5 instruments sounds great. Yeah, that might be it actually. Let's get the Vibraphone out of here. And then we have functional requirements for the instrument.
Yeah, then we have something like this that Nathan says. I think instruments is function.
Yeah.
How do we categorize this?
Yeah. I'm just gonna see who's smoking.
Oh, Martin is pissed now. Someone is smoking. Ruins his day.
Oh, sorry.
But I know that this doesn't ruin our day at all. Let's see. This is the latest graphic from Alfons. This is the total backer from that are both supporting us on YouTube memberships and through Patreon. So I just wanted to give you guys a huge thanks for that. But right now the video is not loading. So last 7 days we can switch to that. Perhaps that works better. Always with the technical stuff here. I hear Martin is coming back. Oh wow.
All right.
Did you find the culprits and did you kick their asses? That was a nice storming of stream right there. I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do now?
Let's just say we won't have that problem anymore.
They're dead now, people.
I have no clue where that smoke came from. Sorry. There shall be 4 separate music. So this discussion is super important. Are we really going to do separate instrument tabs, or is it under system? I should actually invite Gemini into this. Martin, I think start simple. System for overall, and each big module get its own section group. Instruments, drivetrain. Then you can subcategorize as you need. System for overall. Start simple. Each big module get its own section group. Yeah, okay. I like this. Which would be system is the whole. Yeah, I like this. It feels really good if the master part, if the CAD structure is actually reflected here in the tab. You know, my life is on these different tabs now. You know, we have tabs down here, Hannes, in the CAD, and then we go here. We have tabs in the in here. I think I'm going to take Martin's. The breakout on CAD to there is great. Make it same.
This was a donation. Do you fully understand
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Thank you, Joshua, so much for the support. And I think if you can elaborate, Joshua, that you agree with Martin, that if we look, what do you mean, Joshua, that the tabs, because we have the same tabs in CAD of these systems, that you mean we should have them in the design requirements? To me, it feels great if I'm allowed to do that.
Hasse came back with something here.
You're on the right track. You're on the right track. System would refer to design requirements, non-functional and functional for the whole machine. Okay. You can then have new heading tabs for system, subsystem design requirements. Also non-functional, functional. Is that where I've been going? So functional, non-functional is per category. It's not only. I think that helps a lot, Hasse. I think there's non-functional and functional in each category. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start a bunch of new nice tabs.
Oh, tab life.
Hannes hype. I love it. Let's start a template tab with the heading and everything. Correct? The wide camera just.
I saw that.
It just gave up.
Yeah. It got so scared when you stormed off.
This is the wide camera now.
No,
Okay.
No smoking.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure. Okay. So if any one of you smoke, I'll go cut right to the wide camera. Right. Okay. I'm really happy for everyone helping me here in chat, and Hannes, you making us all have such great time here.
Wow. I do my best.
Yeah. Robotomono.
And Hasse just says, yes.
Wait, what did I ask, Hasse?
I don't know. I just guessed that you understood it and you were going to make a couple more tabs. I hope that's it.
We're gonna freeze here the first two rows. I just want to bold these. And then we're going to do for the entire column, we're gonna do text wrapping. So we have a template tab. Template. So I can just duplicate that so we don't have to. And I'm just going to add some nice colors as well, so we can just copy that. So this is our template tab now. And now I'm going to duplicate this. Duplicate! And it's going to be... Oh no, I did it again. Rename. 5 instruments. Instruments. What do we do after instruments, Hannes? Do we do drivetrain? Rename. I think so, actually. Drivetrain. 6 drivetrain. Etc. Is that good?
I'm reading. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. 7. We're going to do or is it a marble loop perhaps already? Yeah, let's do drivetrain on 7. and we do marble loop to play the instruments. Marble loop, and then we're going to have duplicate. We're going to have 8. What did we say? We have frame, we have controls. Frame, 9 controls. I don't know. We're trying.
You're trying. And Martin says, yes, this is a good direction.
Nice.
And Floria Balbo says, I'm learning too.
That's great. I'm going to shorten all the names even more. Why? I'm going to try to do 3-letter words. So we have sys. So I want to look for my tabs. Rename. Loop. That's a 4. I don't want loo. DT. Drivetrain. Frame and controls. Okay. Controls we can do CTRL.
And another donation from Martin with tips for you. And you can have index tab with hyperlinks to everything. And in each tab as required too. Here with the formatting help on sheets. I love it.
That's fantastic. So we do index. I'm not gonna do it now. But that should be the first here, so we can navigate the document. That's a good idea, Martin. So I get headaches from the smoke. I don't know if breathing plywood for 9 years have like made me hypersensitive or allergic or something, but as soon as I feel the first whiff of smoke, I want to like step on small baby rabbits.
This is not a laughing matter. I need to be serious.
I want to hear them slowly stop squeaking.
We found Martin's kryptonite.
You think I'm all so wholesome, aren't you? Smoke next to my door and... Okay. Because I have a headache from the design requirement, and then it's like a headache inception with plus the smokes. You know what we're doing? In this system level, we're not going to have any of these Vibraphone requirements because we have found a better place for them. We're going to delete them there. We're going to go to instruments, and we're going to somehow put them in here. Did I mess up?
Here we see the new headlines coming up here on the Swedish newspapers now.
If that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Justifiable reaction. And my memeplex is with real tips here as well then. My memeplex, left align, column B, please. It's begging you.
I have to left align column B. We should have done that in the template. I'm gonna do it now in my memeplex. You're absolutely right. Oh, that looks so much better. Yes, now the tree is much more visible. Thank you, my memeplex. Now, do you see the tree better here, Hannes? Now?
Yes. So wonderful. I mean, I can visually see the machine being built.
Yep.
One alignment at a time.
But then, have I understood this correctly now? That we are in here. We're in 5 instrument requirements. And then we also start with 5.1 functional requirements. So we start every... We have the same structure here for each tab. So the system starts with 4.1 functional requirements, what it must do. Instruments also start with 5.1 functional requirements, what it must do. Correct?
I see people saying, yes.
Oh, nice. Nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. Vibraphone. So now let's do the Wait. Is it clicking for me now? So now, I think it starts to click, Hannes.
Yeah, I saw that comment exactly when you did it. Vintios, I would do 5.1 Vibraphone requirements. Then you tapped it in.
No, but that's not really what Wintergatan means, I think. I think Wintergatan doesn't want me to have functional requirements. Wintergatan wants me to put Vibraphone... Oh, wait. Does that make more sense? Is that why I'm struggling? Okay, Wintergatan, I'm gonna do what I think you're suggesting, and I need you to confirm. So it should then be like this: 5.1, 5.2, and we're gonna copy that out, and we're gonna do Vibraphone. We're gonna do drums. We're gonna do bass, and all the extra drums is in there. So there's only 3, and then it's 5.1.2. No, 5.1.1 is Vibraphone functional requirements. And 5.1.2 is Vibraphone performance requirements.
Someone is excited in chat.
Because this makes so much more sense than first 2 functional. Is this good? Because if this is good, we've made real progress. Because I got crazy from having to put Vibraphone under 2 places in the tree.
And Vintios says, exactly what I meant. Yep.
Nice.
Love it. Yes. From Dani Rango.
Nice. We're actually getting the breakthroughs. I
yes, again.
How can I choose the same color without guessing? I think that's the one. Copying. Can I put up some custom colors? Standard custom, yeah. Okay, so if I go here, can I custom the one? Is this now this one? Custom. Is that like that? No, I don't want to do that. I just want to put one, standard. It's not doing well.
Deep breath. But that might work because then you get cigarette in your lungs.
and then there's no population of baby rabbits left. Okay. We're getting somewhere. It's so important for me to feel that I kind of am in some kind of control, and I am starting to feel that. So requirements. I mean, this is a little bit anal here, but I mean, hey. I need that to actually be able to work.
Once you define custom color and approve it, it shows up on the palette.
Okay, yeah. So that's is actually something we should do. So we have, and then we can do. I think what we actually should do is conditional formatting for how many numbers are in these fields, because then I can build a document that automatically gives that what Chris did.
Yeah. And Jimmy Thomas Dev says, for grouping and coloring, I'm repeating myself, but I have a script that I can share.
I should probably look into that, but I don't know if my brain can take it in.
Not
Jimmy.
right now, but Alfons is setting up like the whole information central. Perhaps that's a good one of those where you can post that later.
Jimmy, follow-up question for you. Are you having a script that does this tree naming automatically and then also do the conditional formatting of the colors of those groups? Can you tell us a little bit about your script?
The floor is yours.
Because yes, that would be nice. So we have a functional requirement here that we should drag up into here. Oh, this feels so good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's coming. The Vibraphone shall have 37 notes. Then we have performance requirements here. Oh, this is so good. You see, we had, yes, I'll go away with all this. Go away with all this.
Cast it into the fire.
Cast it into the fire. Vibraphone performance requirements here, 5.
Quick little fun info here for you, Martin, here. We are now at 973 followers on Twitch. We're so close to 1,000. That is awesome. Thank you, everyone that is joining in on Twitch as well. We're live streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and X. We're cool that way.
We're going to be even more crazy because we're setting up a system where we're going to stream horizontally to like TikTok and in 916 to Instagram Live and stuff like that. So we think
the
Instagram
kids will love this type of content.
No, just formatting grouping from the IDs.
But maybe it can be done.
Okay. So Jimmy is on the skating where the puck is going, but I'm not going there right now because we're setting up the foundations. So I think you're right. Because what we're doing is that we're spring cleaning, and I have this sketching. I'm going to drag it a little bit to the left. And we're going to keep deleting all this to get rid of these sketch tabs. To copy background color, highlight cells with color to copy. Click the paint format button, the paint roller next to the print icon. Then highlight the cells you want to copy to. Cool. DFlow sounds. Thank you. Paint format.
Next to the paint roller.
Next to the paint roll. Paint format.
Oh my goodness. And then
I never saw that.
And then you select the cells you want to fill. Ah!
Can I do it again? No.
You need to choose it first. And then you can drag it out. Look at that.
Nice. Thank you for that tip. Fantastic. Oh, and then I can just boom, boom, and do room. Now, wait, what happened? Oh, I did it.
Look at that. Great tip. Thank you, DFlow Sounds.
Yeah, that was a great tip. You know, there's world championships in Microsoft Excel.
Oh, I know. I've seen it. It's riveting.
It's riveting. Let's keep on the cleaning.
Let's keep on cleaning. But before you do that, I just want to say that Uber Lupis subscribed to our Twitch channel and says, hello.
Hello, Uber. Thanks for being here. Each Vibraphone note should have 2 programming tracks. Didn't we... No, we didn't put that in. And this is actually a Vibraphone requirement. So I'm gonna go to instrument. I think it's a functional. I don't have to ask chat anymore because I'm learning. Each vibraphone note shall have 2 programming tracks. I want to wait.
Hasse comes back here. I want to see Martin doing a TikTok dance every time he verifies a requirement. You've got this entirely right now. So a compliment as well.
Thank you. You were instrumental for me finding correctly the path here, Hasse. So it's quite remarkable that how much help I find these live streams to be for me, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Each vibraphone note shall have 2 marble drops. So this is a thin water here now, because here we're starting to say how, which is not so good. It's the note repeatability. I have to ask chat about this one. This rec feels off. Please categorize it and help me improve it. Functional requirement. Okay. It feels off because it doesn't explain why 2 drops are needed. An improved version, make it clear, unambiguous, and verifiable. To ensure consistent sound production. Each note shall be struck by 2 marble drops in sequence to produce the intended musical effect. Each vibraphone note should have 2 marble drops. It said it was a functional, right? Categorization, functional. I'm just going to put it in. We can have bad design requirements also, and we can make them better later.
And I just want to, it was a real nice comment here from Kajakvet. Kajakvet. I wanted to say that yesterday when Martin took final suggestions from Derek, you listened with interest and grace overnight, reflecting on that advice, came back to the difficult task inspired. It shows his amazing leadership and amazing qualities that we all can take a lesson on for creative support and criticism in life. Many thanks.
Oh, love to hear that. Thank you. It makes me proud.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Now you got something else and just cigarette smoke up your ass.
Reading between the lines there, and to give some color to that is that what Derek really showed me is that these requirements can free me from my own, to let go of some darling ideas, and to free me to get to play music again in my life.
Yeah.
So I was inspired, and I know when Derek says something, he is experienced with delivering projects, leading teams delivering projects. So thank you. The machine should sound as close to the finished recording as possible when you're standing next to it to listen acoustically. It was subjected by chat previously, this requirement. I think I'm not going to include it now, actually. It's not exactly helping the process now, I feel. The note switch shall be manually switchable by the operator during or between songs not decided yet. Okay. So this is a vibraphone functional requirement, I think. Like most of them are, because we started there. But we need to break it down. We need to start by saying each vibraphone note should have 2 marble drops. Each marble drop shall have a physical switch that switches the marble path to hit one vibraphone note lower. We don't have. Oh, there we go.
My memeplex with a suggestion.
Yeah.
Suggestion for a simple column that denotes if the requirement is very, very set in stone or to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way for all of us to have a good visualization. You could have a different color or something if it's set or later to be revised or something.
You know what we should do? We should add like a to-do here in the beginning. To-do. Column that denotes if rec is set in stone or
to be determined
or TBD. We also had grouping colors automatically. I don't think I want to do it now.
No?
I'm skipping like the verification method. I think
Good tip.
I want to do it in batch. So I'm gonna like go the verification method on everything. We should also like have something that I've been thinking about. We should have like this. It should come up red here when there's nothing in the cell, because it should show us that we did kind of an error. Let's just do one conditional formatting. Conditional formatting. If cell is empty, it should be this. Oh, this is our crazy colors because of the dark reader. It should go like this. So then we have a kind of a warning system here. Wait, I think actually I copied. Yeah. So as soon as I write something, I clear this error. And on this one is different because it's actually on a header here. This should have a header, but like each vibraphone note should have 2 programming tracks. We can make an ocular inspection and then we clear the error. See, it's satisfying. But that's a little bit for later as well. The note switch shall be Each marble drop should have a physical switch that switches the marble path to hit one vibraphone note lower. The note switch shall be manually switchable by the operator. And then I have this during or between songs not decided yet. I think I should do another row. The operator the note switch shall be operated, and then this is going to be something that I haven't decided yet. So perhaps we should give that some kind of... How do we do with those? I really want to like highlight them big time. TBD. All right. Let's keep on cleaning.
Yes.
This is a good one. Next one here. So we can delete 2 rows. Every deleted rows is a win here. I think this is a system level design requirement. Oh, and it comes perfectly here after this one. The operator shall be able to manually switch between program A, program B, program A plus B, program off while playing the song. Nice. Okay, here we go into the dampener. So we delete 2 rows. Here we have a lot of Vibraphone stuff here. Let's take them all. And let's go to the Vibraphone stuff. Insert 5 rows. I wonder if these are performance requirements, though. Perhaps the Vibraphone the Vibraphone note lengths shall be adjustable. It's maybe a functional requirement, and then how adjustable should they be? Might be a
System.
Categorize performance.
Performance.
I don't know. Functional. The ability to adjust note lengths, defining what the machine can do rather than a performance metric. And if I would want to define how granular I want to adjust the note length, is that performance rec? Yes. Specifying how finely the note length can be adjusted moves the requirement into non-functional performance territory. I haven't still understood a non-functional. Anyway. I hate this orange here. I'm thinking of just actually actually removing that for now because we're not using it anyway. I just wanted to show I knew how to do it.
You're a good boy.
I should stop trying to show off and waste time because I don't think I can show off in front of this crowd anyway. Each Vibraphone note shall have 2 marble drops. Physical switch, the note shall be manually switchable by the operator. The note switch shall the Vibraphone note length shall be adjustable. The Vibraphone shall have a dampener. The Vibraphone dampener shall be controlled by the music program. Each Vibraphone note should have its own unique dampener. Each music track control a unique Vibraphone note dampener. Those are some good requirements. Let's go to sketching. And then we get into dynamics. Oh, I should group all these somehow, but I don't want to do that now, Hannes.
Then don't.
I think it's okay.
Make it exist first, make it good later.
Perhaps it's like a whole dampener subcategory, and then I done dynamic subcategory of the Vibraphone. The note volume, dream scenario, plus human override. Oh, that was the idea I had before. So I wonder if I can use this document to actually get down ideas too. Mm-hmm. May. Yeah, then you use May.
Mm.
That's when you use May. So the Vibraphone may have, that's for ideas, I think. Manual override for the dampening. And then parentheses, could be achieved with a separate dampening bar or through the same unique dampener. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. The vibrato speed shall be vibrato speed. Okay, here we get into like a completely new category, I feel, because now we come to Vibraphone vibrato. So I should probably have like a subcategory Perhaps I should just do like this to Vibraphone, vibrato, like a header of the category, and a little. It's not beautiful, but the vibrato speed shall be adjustable in 3 settings. The vibrato speed shall be adjustable between songs as a setting, not adjustable during play. I'm just giving some headers. We're gonna give numbers to all of this, but I wanna clean the document. So here, what happened with my color? Dampener. You see where I'm going? To have it a little bit mixed up.
Yeah. Chat is kind of like dampener and vibrato is probably gonna be its own subsystem.
Yeah.
But
That's good. Me and chat is on the way to the same place.
Yeah.
Then we have all these dynamic requirements from before. I start to feel it, Hannes. I start to slowly feel it. This is a gargantuan task, but I think this is now success is part of the set of possible outcomes.
Oh wow, Mr. Fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you think that I've stopped trying to impress this crowd? Vibraphone dynamic. You know what? I'm not gonna cheat. We're gonna do the subsystems now.
Okay.
So green, we're gonna set a couple of level colors. So all the headers are going to have a color, and all the requirements are not going to have a color. So already this should have, so green for that level, this for that level. We need a third color for the third level. It's going to be so much easier to see, to understand the document. Let's do this one. But then here we're gonna to have our first sub level. Oh, my conditional stuff is. So this one is a sub level. So let's call that Vibraphone dampener. Perhaps the range, Vibraphone range. I want something cooler.
But you can't be cooler than Joshua Bridges, who just joined as a backer, a YouTube member, with the comment, is the membership still broken? You can still become members, and I will see it in chat, but when Alfons, our producer, tries to collect the data from YouTube itself, something goes wrong. Right now, that function is broken. Hopefully, it will get fixed, because I want to show all the new glorious names of the wonderful backers who joined in during this stream. We have a lot of new members. And Martin with a donation and comment here to you. Martin. Vibraphone is part of an instrument module. Vibraphone vibrato is its subsystem. It will be very easy to see once you nest the tree. Later, question mark.
Yeah, okay, good one, Martin. So grouping colors, nesting the tree. I think you mean with grouping. Yes. I completely agree. That's what I'm trying to do now with all this. It's just that I want to have a better. I don't know what to name the first category. Vibraphone.
General is a
General.
usual one, right?
General is super good, Hannes. General requirements.
Thank you. I don't always need chat to be smart.
It's a perfect one. So then should have the pink color then.
And then Vinter said Vibraphone master requirements.
Yeah, Hannes beat you to it with general. And then now we have our design for this category. So now we can do the Vibraphone dampener. Look at this now. Now that's point 2. Vibraphone dampener requirements. And then we get this beautiful. Like chapters.
I like colors. Makes me happy.
Me too. Dampener. All this is dampening. I'm just going to go after the. We have marble drops there. Oh, this is gonna be good. This feels good. Vibraphone dynamic requirements. I hope I'm not like barking up the wrong tree here again. I hope this is not. You sounded like Dante.
Yes.
Hannes sounded like a movie. Me and Hannes made a movie with Stellan Skarsgård, the actor from Dune.
More info on that later.
And then in one scene, Stellan sounded exactly like Hannes.
Yeah. Perfect. Stellan imitating a dog imitation.
Hannes imitating Stellan imitating a dog imitation. So here we have 5.1 Vibraphone general requirements, Vibraphone dampener requirements, Vibraphone dynamic requirements, and then we have Vibraphone vibrato requirements. Oh, with the nesting. Now I think we can do the nesting, because now I think we're gonna group. How did we do that? We learned that we can group them, right? How do I group? View, group, option, shift, and then some kind of arrow. Is that a tab? Option, shift, arrow? No. View, group. So check here. Look at this, Hannes. Now I can just turn out the dampener requirements. Boom. If I want to see the dampener requirements, I do this.
Oh, that is very beautiful. Very satisfying.
And then we can have groups in groups, so I can do.
What? Wait. Are you crazy?
It's going to be better. I should learn view group. Okay, group. So this we can do the dynamic requirements. And then we can like group. Oh, I want to do the vibrato as well. First. This is like folders, Hannes.
Oh. Now you're speaking my language.
Vibrato. That I'm repeating vibraphone and requirements all the time makes it harder to read. I should just like have dampener, dynamic, vibrato, but it's for me to learn now. I need.
Jimmy Thomas Dev says, nope, just arrow, right arrow. Is that a way to expand them, perhaps when you're on the cell or something?
Well, I think Thomas is helping me with a short command here.
Ah, okay.
What can you pick up that comment?
No, just arrow, right arrow.
Okay, let's try that. I'm on 2 lines that I want to group. Control Shift No, what did it say? Group. Option shift right arrow. It's just an arrow. Yes. Why? Option shift. Oh, yes. Did you see that? And I can undo with the left arrow.
Oh.
Wait, I'm gonna do some zoom action on this here. No, oh, I did another group.
Wow, look at that.
So now that's
Martin
groups.
has so many groupies.
And then less from CAD and spreadsheets than from playing music.
No, I would say more right now when I see the temperature in this chat.
Check this now. Now I can go Vibraphone requirements. You don't group the first row because then you still want the header. So I can go on all these. Option, shift, right arrow. Mumma.
Are you kidding me?
So we can have like this Vibraphone. Oh, I want to see the Vibraphone requirements.
Oh my goodness.
We need to dive deeper into the dynamic requirements.
Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy, oy.
Ay, caramba. The groupings.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Not to rain on your parade here, but I have some feedback here from Wintergatan. I do not know if chat agrees with me on this, but we could just remove the functional requirements and performance ones, right? And just keep it in subsystems like this. Then I see Danny Rango. I agree. I don't see any value in functional versus non-functional. And then someone says, what is the value of having this categorization?
It's such a good discussion. Because to me...
Hasse says, as the list of requirements grows, it's nice to have such categories in mind, but right now they're a bit excessive.
Because I feel I want to... It's a great discussion. Because now I'm in the... If we're here, if we go to the dampener, look at my group. Wow! If we go to the dampener requirements, and then I say like, separate. Each music track shall control a unique vibraphone dampener. And then I want to say the dampener should have a response time of 100 milliseconds. If I want to say that, I need to like go way out of here, down here, and say that about the dampener. So perhaps the functional and non-functional should be like here.
And then we have Martin here also says, this may feel excessive now since it's a few of requirements. When you'll have more, you'll be thankful for separation. And also PS, don't forget to group general requirements too.
Let's do that first. I think this programming tracks actually isn't that part of the drivetrain. Let's group them. Option tab, right arrow, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm reading this book by David Deutsch that I talk about always to sleep, Fabric of Reality. And David Deutsch talks about the idea of knowledge versus understanding. There's one value in knowing where all the planets are currently in the whole universe. It's not super valuable. What is really valuable is to understand why they are there. And I think we should do an exercise here right now because we have two opposing sides in chat, and I also feel opposing sides. We should do an exercise of understanding what these categories are for because it feels excessive. So let's ask the Oracle to see, and we should be critical, always asking AI. They can hallucinate, but when you're asking, this is something Andrei Karpathy said, like when you're asking about areas that are quite well written about, you will kind of be able to trust the information a little bit more anyway. So I am having issue with separating my recs on functional versus non-functional requirements. At this stage, it feels easier to first put down I want function X, and then on the line next to it, function X should perform this fast. But on all info I have seen, everyone suggests strong categorization to put the two different kinds of requirements apart from each other. Why? What is the benefit of the separation long term in a project with a complicated machine with 15,000 parts, 150,000 parts? And now it's sycophantically blow smoke up my ass here. You're hitting a very common challenge in complex systems engineering. At first, mixing functional and non-functional requirements feels natural. After all, one is the capability and the other is how well it performs. But there are very strong reasons for separating them, especially in a complicated project like a marble machine with 1,500 parts. Clear communication. Functional requirements answer what does the system do. Non-functional requirements answer how well or under what condition does it do it. Mixing them makes it harder for teams to quickly understand what the system must achieve versus how it must behave. Clarity prevents misunderstandings. Okay, I'm not convinced yet. Functional requirements usually have simple pass-fail tests. Can the machine do the thing? Keeping them separate makes QA test planning much easier because each type has its own testing method. Design and architecture clarity. Traceability, blah, 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 blah.
Oh my goodness. It's like it's hard to build a marble machine.
Yeah. Non-functional. Separating them helps team decide what to build first, what needs extra testing, and where to focus optimization efforts. Practical tips for early stages. It's okay to jot down them together in a single brainstorming, but before formal documentation, split them into two lists. Later, you can link them. This keeps your workflow flexible early, but builds structure before development and verification. I'm so split on this. Perhaps it's too early. Perhaps we should just go with or as you would say, to do the gym analogy, it's good to start learning before you add the weights. Learn the proper form.
Yeah.
What does chat think now, then, after me reading sometime?
I had something here that at the first glance, it may seem like a little bit of critique, but it is a good thing to think about and have in the back of your head as well.
We can take some critique.
From P. Temit. I think Martin already has these requirements, many of them in his mind. Writing it down has no magic. It's the commitment to make the decisions and to strive to abide by them that counts. Writing them down is a good way to solidify them, but the commitment is the most important thing. And then he ends with, LOL, like I know anything about this.
No,
But you're on point with that. That is going to be very important coming up.
That's a super good. Writing them down doesn't change anything. Abiding by them changes stuff.
Yeah.
But writing them down, I think like we're building the skill now, because I don't even know where to find the previous ones. So I think writing them down in a better format is also changing, has a little bit of magic. But what should we do about this question? Didn't we group this? Vibrato. Is that ungrouped all of a sudden? Can't have that. Oh, wait. I can group a column? Wow. Can I group columns? What? Check this. Wow.
Crazy.
I never knew that. How can I ungroup? Oh, left arrow. Haha. I'm such. Do you know how good I am at this?
Incredible.
So chat has no opinions about this fork in the road here with the performance requirements.
Let's see.
Or
Wintergatan, personally, I think individual subsystems will not have big enough lists of requirements for performance versus controlled versus functional to matter a lot.
What about we do this? Instead of going all the way over here to Vibraphone requirements, perhaps it should be inside these things. So after the Vibraphone dynamic requirements, functional, then we do performance. But then if we go back to, oh, this is so hard. If we go back to this list, performance is not everything. We also have physical and dimensional requirements, material and construction requirements. It goes on and on. Perhaps I should ask. Yeah, okay. Let's keep on cleaning to think. Well, here we have the dynamic ones. Did we already have? Oh, I love this grouping now. Oh, I made a mistake here. The note switch is grouped wrong here.
Hal Whalen says, I have a lot of strong opinions, but they will never reach Martin, apparently. So here's something I have selected out, obviously. So then, Hal, what are your strong opinions that needs to reach Martin?
This is the time.
This is the time.
Then we have the note switch here. Let's give this 4. And I think this is a general one. I pull it into general group.
Aurea Sermi. Please remember that early optimization is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
Do optimization only when you need it.
Yeah, that's a good feedback. Yeah, it's a good feedback. I sometimes mix what optimization with learning, and it might be just procrastination or.
And Aurea Semiri elaborates. Like designing a website, we can either think from the start about all the possible options we could do, or we could focus on building features first.
So let's keep on. What I'm getting from you here is that we're gonna keep on cleaning, and we're gonna see what we end up with, and then make it better.
There we go.
Instead of just thinking about naming and colors and stuff. The dynamic requirements are in there. Oh, here's the switch. Can I pull that under that group? I have not learned really how the groups. Maybe I need to ungroup to see what happens. Is it under the group now? Yes.
We got a donation and a comment from Martin here. Treat performance dimensions, requirements, etc. as a branch in tree. Group them in a way that will make sense when going through in top-bottom order.
Yes, I agree completely. It's just a decision if they should go in here or down there, and that was for the previous comment, not a decision that we should stay with too long at this point. Note switch requirements, and we're gonna group all this. Group. We learned the key command for group. Oh, I grouped too much. We should only group under here. Group. Something feels wrong here. Oh, my grouping is... The group ended up in a group. How can I... Can I move this group? Okay, now the grouping is getting annoying here on us. If I ungroup this... Now it's better. It was just... That looks better. So all this can be deleted. Good, good, good. The vibrato speed can be deleted. And here we have some MVP CAD should be designed first, excluding movement. This was a discussion about the movement against all the arguments against the Vibraphone movement. We're gonna delete those rows, obviously, because we don't want to hear that feedback, Hannes. So this is just discussion. These aren't design requirements. I'm deleting like 20 rows there. Oh, here's, you see, I've been writing, here's a lot of the dampener, the volume of the hits. Oh, the resonators.
Boom, boom.
Coming in here, we're gonna delete this. Pivoting movement, here we come. Here we go, I mean. So let's go to instrument. Let's start a new.
So let's see. Now I have 2 points from Hal, who had some opinions.
Yeah.
So let's see. Number 1, I don't like the formality of how you're writing the design requirement. Just write a list of things you want the machine to do. Keep track of the decisions that you've already made. That is number 1.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
How? It does make sense.
And then number 2, doing all this in a single text file that you let an AI edit would work better because you could ask and edit it directly using the AI or create a project in ChatGPT.
I think that also makes sense. Hal. I do think Gemini, because I'm having a Google paid workspace thing. I think Gemini is actually here, by the way. I don't know. I never used Gemini. Analyzes. Actually, okay. I'm gonna respond. I think both of your points are great, Hal. Thanks for sharing them. Gemini is starting to become really, really good in different ways. So let's see what Google has provided for us here, because I'm actually paying for this, even though I didn't think about it. It's in the normal, like Gmail for business kind of So I didn't pay a lot. I think there's higher tiers that I can pay for Gemini. Analyze the sentiment of the text. Categorize text. Generate text. Ask something else. Generate a custom spreadsheet. Can you read the spreadsheet I am working on here? It feels like this is outside. Yes, I can access the data in the spreadsheet. It appears to be a requirements document. Ooh, I can talk to this instead.
Oh,
nice. We have to. So we have to get it off me and Hannes there.
and Martin is fast here with, I have 2 counterpoints. 1, always back up before feeding important stuff to AI if you give it edit permissions. And 2, list may feel nice now, but once the project grows, templates and structure are the backbone.
Okay, so that is to Hal's first suggestion. Can you bring that back up?
Which of them?
The first one, Hal's.
Hal's first.
Yeah, about the text document. No, yes, that one. Hal, I think Hal's suggesting that I should do them a little bit more informally, and you're right in the sense that I'm adding a lot of bulk here, but I have done what you suggest here. I've done like 10 of those documents already, and I think it's my fault how I am built. I'm never coming back to them ever. I never started using them as a tool for me. So why I'm going all this bulky with all this numbering, because it makes it more fun for me somehow, and I think perhaps I'm going to come back to it more often, because I feel like I'm learning a systematic approach, and that is probably pure procrastination in some. It's probably a lot of procrastination, but it's also like, I think the marble machine is too complicated to fit in just a uncategorized text document. I basically we have the one, we did it basically what you're suggesting. This was also bulky actually, Hal, but we did it here, and I call them design requirements Martin style. Iterate on the machine in text form. So if we go there, can I go there here? Design requirements Martin style. Okay, I did the tree. I did all this. This was also too formal, I think, and I never found value in this. But I see your point. I'm spending a lot of time juggling like titles of categories and stuff. It's hard. It's hard to know when to slow down and actually learn. So I'm gonna ask Gemini here, to your second idea of using AI. I'm having issues placing the category of performance requirements for the Vibraphone. Should the I want where would you place them in the tree? Let's just see what it does. Go wide, drag it here, blah, blah, blah. Based on the structure of the requirements document, the Vibraphone performance requirement are placed under the following requirement ID in the tree. This is pretty cool. We're getting an actual suggesting from Gemini here based on our document. I'm going to just, if you can remove the graphics, Hannes, I'm going to remove you for a little while. If you can remove the
there,
stream
okay,
objectives,
of course.
so I can show the right side here. Okay, so we're actually getting but that's maybe because, okay, we have to be careful because this was in here. I'm gonna remove that from the document and ask the exact same question again. If it just perhaps it just wrote that because I had it put in there like that. I don't know what this is. It answered the same. Why are we separating them so much? It feels bulky. This is a strange, bad prompt, but I want to see what Gemini does here. The separation, which you might feel is bulky, is a standard and crucial... I hate this window. It's a standard and crucial practice in requirements management to ensure a successful design and development process. It helps to organize, prioritize, and test the system effectively. The key reason for this separation is that the two categories define fundamentally different aspects of the system. Functional requirements, what the system must do, and performance requirement, how well the system must perform. Separating them is important for clarity and testing. Design focus. It ensures that the design team not only focuses on getting the features right, but also getting the quality right. A system that works but is too slow is still a failure. That is interesting, because in a way, it's how my brain works as well. Like, oh, I want a symbol, Hannes. I want to be able to say, yes, I want a symbol. Let's put that into a functional requirement. The machine should have a symbol. But do you know what? Sometimes I want to play I want the symbol to play fast. That is a requirement, a performance requirement. Prioritization and cost, blah, blah, blah. In short, while the structure may seem detailed, it's the best way to make sure the final instrument is not only functional, but also meets the necessary quality and performance standards. I done it finally. Hannes Nightmare. I replaced Hannes with an AI.
Finally.
Finally. I've done it. Why is it so much space here?
Yeah, solve that AI.
Don't
know jack about graphics and presentation AI.
So we're back. I'll bring Hannes back here.
Thank you.
So this settles the debate for me. The Vibraphone is 5.1, and 5.1.1 is Vibraphone functional requirements, and 5.1.2 is performance. Yes, it's bulky. This project is bulky. Performance. Thanks everyone for this patience while me figuring this out.
This stream is just gonna be keep on cleaning now, right?
Oh, thanks for the reminder.
Nothing else today.
I don't think so.
Okay, just I wanted to give a heads up, a 25-minute heads up.
Yeah. Feature, pivoting movement. Yeah, nice. We're gonna go to the... So I'm going to go into the Vibraphone movement requirements. Oh, that was where I was going. So the Vibraphone bars move downwards. Shall bars shall move downwards when hit. Let's leave it at that for that. So we can delete that row. Adjustable counterweights. Oh, but that's actually for the thing I just wrote. And that can be that's a how. So let's put that as an idea. The vibraphone bars may return to default position after being hit and depressed by the use of counterweights. Nice.
And I got a donation here from Horror Storm, and I've seen this a couple of times earlier. Try a voice dictation program. Great for AI chat.
Yeah.
People get like semi-frustrated when you write long essays in chat when you can talk to it.
No, I at home when I cook, I only talk to my LLM. So let's then quick see if I totally agree.
And Hasse is back with a comment here. I just want to add this. Hasse says, I'm still here advocating for putting functional, performance, etc. in a separate column to the right that can be sorted on without adding to the tree structure. And Vintias was exactly what Hasse says.
Hassan Wintergatan has been right before. Wait. So what you're saying is that number 5 is separate column to the right. Do you mean a separate tab? A column. That might be nice. We're in for another column, perhaps. Requirement type. Let's see what Gemini thinks. That's an interesting idea, actually. Why not add the requirement types in a column with a drop-down menu? I should add like a dictation. So let's write that on the to-do.
Dictation.
Dictation for talking with LLM.
Hasse says spot on.
Why not add the requirement types in a column with a drop-down menu that chooses requirement type? Our tree structure gets so blown up by all these different categories.
And my memeplex has been on to you earlier about this. He should really learn how filters work.
Yep.
To-do list.
Chris had filters in our PBS document.
Learn about filters.
Learn filters in Sheets. Thank you, my memeplex. I think you're right. I just have to do it one step at a step.
And then and John just wanted to add, I just want to say that you're doing a good job today, Martin. Struggling through this, the design phase.
Thank you. It's like I started to become into the acceptance phase. Perhaps I'm starting to become
Yeah, you cried a lot.
for 2 years. Wait, did Gemini do this already?
That's the scary thing.
No.
Do we have control over this damn AI?
No, Gemini didn't.
Oh, good.
I added, you can now quickly, wait, it's just hallucinating here, right? I've added a requirement type with a drop-down menu by requirement type after verification method. I added a, it speaks like it did all this, but there's no changes in the document. Gemini edited your file directly. Oh, wait, is it in another, based on your request, and the changes have been attributed to you in the version history? Wait, did Gemini do that in another tab then? This is exciting. Wow, cool.
Wow!
Check this out. That's cool. I know, and I know it's my reaction is a little bit over the top, but this is really cool. I love this. Nice. It just happened here. Wait. Oh, whoa. Now I'm gonna check something here. Can you do that in all the tabs of this document? Document that has the same tree structure.
Sure thing. I'm glad to help you.
Your AI always sounds like Towley from South Park.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Look here how smart it is. It also added it a second time now in this tab, but probably we have it now in this. I've successfully applied your suggestion in the current sheet. Yeah, that was not. Regarding other tabs, I'm currently only able to perform actions on the tab you're actively viewing. To apply the same change to other sheets, please open the next tab you want to modify and ask me to repeat the action. But then, why did you make 2 of them in this one?
Stupid.
Can I just... yeah, I could regret that. Okay, interesting. Fun. We can, but it wasn't so smart done.
No.
So, let me just check this decision. Sorry, everyone, for going slow here. I want to be super thorough.
I think you're not going slow enough. That's the thing, right?
Okay, cool. That's cool.
That's cool.
No, I mean, thank you. In our design recs, we are using a tree structure such as 1.1, 1.2, 2.1, etc. Can we add a drop down column to ours? This is a strange sheet that defines rec type instead of having whole tree sections for different rec types to keep the tree from totally exploding. Pros and cons. Absolutely, it's a common strategy in large to keep the hierarchy manageable. Pros, keeps the tree compact. Flexible filtering and sorting. With the drop-down, you can quickly filter all functional or all non-functional requirements without changing the structure. Supports hybrid or mixed requirements. Some requirements are partially functional, but then I failed, didn't I? Cons, less visual separation, potential for mislabeling. Traceability might be slightly less intuitive. Complex hybrid requirements. Some requirements could arguably belong to both types, but then you would have that. But I love the idea. Because otherwise, all these, Hannes, functional, non-functional, performance, reliability, usability, would have like their own number. And it would be like crazy. Okay, chat, I think you got me. We're gonna do it. We're going to do it. Requirement type. Says a lot that I'm doing it myself rather than... Okay, wait here then. I'm gonna ask. Do it in this tab. Boom. Let us see now when it builds it.
Wow. There we go.
It says it has added, but I don't see it. I want on the 4 sys tab. F2. It's not really good, is it? Because it's not here. You didn't make it happen. Okay, now. Functional performance category. Okay. I would have built it faster myself. But it's cool anyway. Take the Gemini off. And let's go. Yeah, you might feel this is like super slow, but it's... Wait, on the sys. It was on the instrument I wanted it actually. Here. I'm gonna remove all the conditional formatting here. Conditional formatting. I wanna remove everything, thank you. So what kind of requirements do we have? Because we're gonna fix this list here now. We're gonna do it ourselves. We had this nice document that I think...
My memeplex is not stopping. Select row 1, data, make filter.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna try. Select row 1. Wait, row 1. Data. Create a filter.
Now someone says row 2.
Okay,
sorry, I'll stop.
No, my memeplex. We love it. These filters. I think it's a bit early. I think because like, yeah, I'm trying to learn. Sort by color, sort. It's probably great, but I think it's a bit early. Or I can't get it into my head right now. Anyway.
But memeplex adds in row 2 in 5 instrument. You were on tab 4, where the headers were in row 1.
Let's try that. Row 2. Data, create filter. But still... So I think what you're meaning... Is this what you mean, memeplex? That when this column is correct, you mean then we can create a filter here, like filter by condition. So here we can filter by values. So let me choose some here, see what the filter does. We have a functional, we have a category, and then we can create filter by What do you want the filter to do? I guess you want them to filter on the functional and non-functional.
Terp says now you can filter by the column requirement.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
Yes, you can easily sort of individual values.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
It's a good next. It's just you're just a bit of ahead of me.
It will take a day or two and you will learn it. But I got a donation with questions from Dani Rango 4374. Please ask Martin once what he thinks about this first. Write down what a musician would ask for if he would go in a marble machine retail shop. Second, take this and translate it into sub-assembly requirements. Great question, and thank you so much for the donation.
That's Danny Rango. That's echoing what Derek told me in chat to like do it in an interview fashion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think my brain is not possible. It's not capable of processing everything I'm internalizing currently. So it's like, it's working. And it's a good idea. Once we have all this to clean up. Once we have done that, we should do what you are suggesting.
And that's a good question. I like that a lot. Think of it as an interview. That is good.
I'm gonna add here Danny Rango on the to-do. Danny Rango's interview situation. What does a marble machine customer say it wants in a marble machine shop? So we have it in there.
And I also got a donation and suggestions from our dear friend Martin. You should still learn how to do it yourself first. And I mean categories or filters. And I guess that is talking about doing it with the AI. So it's good that you learn to do it yourself first.
Yeah, I agree. We're gonna clean up all these. Only the requirements have these drop down boxes, but now I wanna do them seriously. I don't want the Gemini suggestion. I think it was still good to find out that there is a Gemini option. So I want to delete all those, and then I want to edit this. I do know how to do it, but what is more is that I want to choose categories. I'm getting I sound drunk now. I'm so full. My brain is so full.
You only have 5 more minutes, Martin. It's almost time to wrap up now.
Yeah. Let's see if we can just get this under I had this document with the categories. So we have functional, performance, physical, material, environmental, safety, constraints, design constraints. Perhaps we should not go. Yeah, perhaps we should go quality and. Should we just start perhaps with these two, functional and performance? I think we should start light. So we're gonna scrap these other values here. So now we have two. It's functional or it's a performance, and I want these colors are going to be crazy when we get out of the dark reader. So this is a functional. This is a functional. Let's end, Hannes, by me categorizing all of these, and then we've done an amazing progress thanks to the lovely chat. Each vibraphone should have 2 programming tracks. It's functional. Oh, wait. I wanted to update them all. Didn't I do that? Okay, it's just this one. Bad news is that the document is super slow now already. Perhaps Google Sheet is completely the wrong place to do this in. Adjustable, dampener. Are these all functional? I think all of these actually are functional. So we're gonna just, because we didn't get into the but it feels good with the tree. But I don't know if someone is coming into us later and say, what are you doing? But if that's so, we can easily filter and we can lift out into another tab. I understand it's frustrating also watching this, but it's I think it's more frustrating when I try to tinker with a prototype of a function that I then decide not to have on the machine. So here's, Hannes, just before going, here's a performance requirement. Nice.
There we go. You need what we also need to do, Martin. We need to rate this day.
I'm rating it high.
Good. Thank you.
I want to work in the document. Don't stop me. Okay, we're nearing the end. Have we thanked the backers?
We have thanked the backers, but YouTube was acting up, so we can't have the total new ones. YouTube is down. Their membership function is down. But we will, of course, thank all the backers that are supporting. And the incredible thing is, during this stream, I think we got 12 new backers in total just this stream. And that is incredible. I will make sure to thank you more thoroughly tomorrow. It's not our fault. It's actually YouTube's fault this time around that we couldn't get the data. But you guys, you are so incredibly awesome. And this is the cue for wrapping up this stream. It has been a fantastic stream. The chat, you have been wonderful. I'm sorry I can't read everything all the time out loud, because then Martin would only discuss and not do any progress. But I actually think we did a lot of good progress today, and we will be back tomorrow, and hopefully then we will do some more exciting text documents for you all, and perhaps some cleaning of the text document. It was so awesome having you guys here. See you tomorrow.